Hi, I'm Melissa Morgan, one of the owners of A Child's World, and we have two locations in Okeechobee, Florida, A Child's World North, and the center that we're at now, A Child's World South Campus.
Hi, I'm Sharon Poirier. Missy's my sister-in-law. We've been partners for 12 years now.
Almost 13.
Almost 13 years.
Sister-in-law's for 26. This is the other business partner, Gordy Morgan, who is also my husband and life partner. And at this time, I would also like to introduce CJ, otherwise known as Claude, but to us, CJ, who is Sharon's husband and life partner of almost 40 years. And he and Gordy have been by our side through this wonderful and amazing adventure. The ups, the downs, and the uglies. Welcome to A Child's World South Campus, where we have been open since 2007, and this is our 8th year. At A Child's World South Campus, we service ages infant through 12 years old, and this is our infant room. And in our infant room, we have a wonderful teacher. We also service 4 infants, and once they grow and they turn 1 year old, they move into the next room, which is going to be our 1-year-old room. We are a Gold Seal accredited facility, which means we are recognized by the state of Florida as an educational institution, which means we also meet high expectations and criteria to be able to provide those exceptional services to the children of Okeechobee County. This is our 1-year-old room at A Child's World South Campus. Here we service between 5 and 6 1-year-olds, and we have a wonderful teacher who is also certified. She is CPR, first aid, along with all the other staff at A Child's World South and North campuses. She has her child development credential and does an extremely great job introducing our toddlers to the next phase, which would be the 2-year-old room. This is another one of our classrooms here at Child's World. It currently is serving as a 2-year-old classroom. However, sometimes it serves as a 3-year-old classroom. Depends on the needs of the facility and the ages of children that we have enrolled at that time. One of the things that sets A Child's World apart from many others is our expectation of cleanliness along with safety. We strive to be extremely clean, safe, and provide the best environments that we can for the children that we serve. This is our 3-year-old classroom, and it's actually more than one classroom, and it's divided by cubbies in the middle. We actually have 2 3-year-old classes in this area. On this side, we have a wonderful teacher that teaches our 3-year-olds all the developmental skills that they're going to need to be successful, along with on the other side we have another 3-year-old. One of the unique items that we have at A Child's World is we have cubby units that store the children's mats and their belongings separate from every other child in the facility, keeping the hygiene level to an extreme high and protecting all of our children. This is our VPK room at A Child's World South Campus. In this room we have a class between 11 and 20 children. We try and keep our numbers low. This year we have a graduating class of 12 graduating from A Child's World South, and 2 wonderful teachers teaching our children. Their scores upon exiting the program were some of the highest that we have had thus far in all of the years that we have taught VPK. So we're very proud of this year's graduating class. This is the kitchen at A Child's World South Campus, where we serve healthy, nutritious foods. All of our foods are prepared in-house. They are not processed. They are made from scratch with the love of Miss Ellen's cooking. And all of our children say that Miss Ellen is the best cook in the whole entire US of A. We pride ourselves on serving the best quality ingredients and making sure our children have nutritious breakfast, lunch, and snack. And if they need more food or they want seconds, we're always more than happy to share. This is the playground of A Child's World South Campus. Our playground at A Child's World South is unlike any other playground in Okeechobee or probably surrounding counties because it is sat on almost 4 acres. It prides on having play structures that accommodate ages 6 and up, infants, toddlers, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and up. Along with the beautiful oak trees that you can't find every day, which makes it for a nice cool environment with a nice breeze blowing through. Thank you for visiting A Child's World South Campus. Some of the things that we want to make sure that you're aware of that set us apart from other schools is Our education of our staff, we have high expectations. They have their educational credentials as far as being certified child care professionals. We also have our staff that are trained in first aid and CPR. My background is in education. I bring to the schools an educational degree of Master's in Educational Leadership, specialist degree in curriculum, and I also have been a certified child care provider since 1996. So we bring a lot of experience and expertise to this. Sharon also brings a lot of experience with children, that unconditional love that not very many people have, and the two of us as a team are like no other. And we believe that we can provide the best care to every child in Okeechobee, and we strive to do that every day. Next, we're going to tour a Child's World North campus, so stick around. We'll see you soon. Hi, welcome to a Child's World North campus. We are located at 703 Southwest 6th Street in Okeechobee, Florida. We are a Gold Seal accredited facility, which means we are recognized by the state of Florida as an educational institution. We provide high quality care by certified, licensed first aid CPR staff, as well as having their child care credentials. To my left is Angela Osterman, the director of a Child's World North campus. She brings 21 years experience to this facility, and we are so fortunate to have her, and we are going to take you on a tour of our North campus.
This is our infant room. We have 4 infants. They start at 6 weeks. 6 weeks to 12 months.
And after that, they move to our 1-year-old room. We have a highly qualified infant teacher who is first aid CPR certified. She has her child development credential, and she is a wonderful, wonderful second mom to so many of the babies that we care for. This is one of our 1-year-old rooms where we currently serve 6 1-year-olds. The 1-year-old room is set up on both sides with child-sized furniture, sinks that are their level, changing table, and on this side where we're filming at this point is the other 1-year-old room. The 1-year-old room is divided by a changing table, and both sides again have child-sized sinks for children to start learning the process of washing their hands to develop their hygiene. This is one of 4 2-year-old rooms that we have. We'll tour all of our 2-year-old rooms in the next few minutes. This is the second 2-year-old room that we have. And again, child-sized furniture for our children that allows them to feel as though they're little people, but big people as well. This is our third 2-year-old room. And again, right now these rooms are serving as the purpose of 2-year-olds, but depending on our children, depending on the needs of our facility, our rooms change, because at one point this was a 1-year-old room. It just depends on the ages of the children that we're serving and the needs of the building at that time. This is our 4th 2-year-old room, and as you can see, we're serving quite a few 2-year-olds at this time. Our building changes depending on our community, depending on the number of children that we're serving at that particular time. This room was a 3-year-old room last year. As we change the rooms based on the needs of our children and our families, our materials change, our furniture changes, and we try and keep the best and the most appropriate for all the children that we're serving. Also serves nutritious, homemade, not processed meals. Every child in our facility is served a full breakfast, a full lunch, and a snack. And just the same as our other school, if they want seconds, our cooks are more than happy to share. And we have a great cook, and she's only outdone by Miss Ellen from our South Center. One, which is kind of not something that people boast as separates them from everybody else, but one thing that does separate us is our facility was built as a child care facility, and in doing that, we have ensured that all of our children have access to toilets that are their size. These toilets enable us to potty train our children quickly. Our parents love how quick we are able to potty train because we're not using little potty seats, we're using actual child-size little toilets. Our teachers don't like them so much, but our children love them. At a Child's World North, we have 3 VPK classrooms. This is the first of the 3. Our classrooms are fully furnished with child-appropriate materials to ensure that they have the best of the best. We also have cubbies that are designed to keep children's belongings separate, along with their mats for sleeping and nap time, separate from other children. One thing that you're going to notice is we have pets in our classrooms. And this classroom just happens to have our favorite pet, which he's playing hide and seek today, but this is Chi-Chi, our chinchilla. Not very many schools have a chinchilla as a class pet. He takes a dry bath and he cannot get wet. And when you give him a bath, you put powder in this little cage and he just spins round and round and round in circles really fast and entertains our children very much. He's also nocturnal, so he doesn't like to stay awake very often during the day, but he has gotten used to our children keeping him awake during the day. This is our second VPK classroom at A Child's World North. Again, this classroom has plenty of materials and furnishing that is child appropriate. Also, one thing that you'll notice is all of our classrooms in our upper levels, 4 and up, have their own computers. The computers are to introduce the children to skills that they're going to need to be successful in kindergarten and beyond. And this is our last VPK classroom. Again, the same thing as the other classrooms. We have computer so that the children have access to the computer and learning computer skills that are going to be important for them to have in kindergarten and beyond. This classroom also has a pet, probably one of the largest rabbits in Okeechobee, Florida. Here you can tell he is taken care of very well and fed very well, along with furnishings that are child size and appropriate, and wonderful teachers in all of our VPK classrooms who have, based on their most recent scores, scored probably the highest that we have scored in all the years that we have been teaching VPK. Welcome to A Child's World North Playground. Our playground is separated by ages. The first part of the playground that we're on now is our infant and toddler playground. We have the hippo, we have the tot tree, we have the swing, we have the slide, we have the sand. We also have one of the safest playground bases in the Tri-County area. If you look at the base as it stands now, all you see is mulch. But what you do not see is underneath this mulch is a permeable layer that allows water to filter through and a base that is 18 inches deep of pure white sand, which allows you to have that fall zone cushion across the entire span of our playground. Our fall zone is not only around our structures, but it is the entire play area has a state-approved safe fall zone for every child. And as you walk, you can feel the cushiness of the base below you. Another attribute that A Child's World has is we make sure our children not only have access to their play centers inside, but outside as well. Our children can enjoy block play, housekeeping, dramatic play, sand and water, art, while they're outside and under the comfort of shade. Where we are now is our ages 4 and up playground. Children ages 4 and up enjoy playing on the spiral slide, Mr. Dragon, the fish, the frog. Both of our playgrounds are known to have the fish and the frog on them. We also have the basketball, our Johnny Popper, which we're very proud of. He recently left our playground to be restored and returned to us just about 3 weeks ago. We have our rock wall, our car, our bouncy. Thank you for touring A Child's World, where we are open hours 6:30 to 6, Monday through Friday. We provide nutritious breakfast, lunch, and snack for all of our children. We service children's ages 6 weeks through 12 years. We are VPK providers. We are also licensed to provide services with the Early Learning Coalition of Indian River, Martin, and Okeechobee counties. We offer excellent service to all of our children via our wonderful, highly qualified staff. We welcome you to tour our facility at any time. We have an open door policy. And one thing that we also have that we haven't mentioned in either of the tours is that both of our facilities are under constant surveillance, which means we are not only watching your children in the classroom, but out of the classroom, on the road, while sitting in a red light, wherever we are, just so that you have that extra sense of security with your children in our care.
We provide before and after care at Central, South, and Everglades during the school year, and we provide summer care during the summer for those children.
We look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for touring both of our sites, and we cannot wait to have you as part of our family.